Well, the day has finally come. We've more or less established our area and taken out a couple of little saplings that were in our way. So now we're going to put together the rectangle that will make up our floor and hold the joist that will hold the floor. The dimensions of our building are 16 by 24, and since the 24-foot timber is not readily available, what I'm doing is I'm putting two 12-footers together. And I'm doing that by having a little section of 2x4 and pulling them together and trying to make sure they're straight. And use a few screws to put that together. This is an exciting day. We've been planning this for quite some time and are just now getting to start on it. When you're one guy trying to remodel a house and build shops and all this kind of stuff, decks and fences for a dog, and our life, let's just say our life is interesting. We love our animals, so we try to take care of them. You'll notice my little Bella running around trying to help me here and there in the video. But anyway, I'm working on the second side now. We're getting the second 24-footer ready. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start trying to place this. There's some trees I've got to take care of, and this project has been an evolutionary thing. It started out it was going to be a storage area, and then I decided to make it a studio because I just can't get back to my studio in Covington anymore. It's just too far away, and I need to move all of that up here to my mountain place because this is where I really live now. So anyway, what I'm doing is I'm going to put these corners together and kind of place it in here. Oh, as I was saying, it's an evolutionary thing. We've also decided, since this won't be a storage area, we're going to have to build a storage area off to the side. So I'm having to place this so I have about an 8-foot section left over. Well, it's actually to the left of what you're seeing now over there near the shop. It will attach to this building. But that was an afterthought, and we have a lot of afterthoughts as we go along. I sort of, I sleep on things. I work on it a little bit and sleep on it and work on it a little bit and sleep on it, and things come to me. Solutions to problems come to me. I guess sleep is a wonderful thing. Rest is a wonderful thing. I'm always figuring things out in my mind as I work. But anyway, we've almost got the sections together now. Once again, we've got a little tree in our way, so we've got to take that down. I'm going to do my best Paul Bunyan here. Oh yeah, there's a big one there now. Yeah. Lord, I wish I could move that fast. In real life. It took a while to cut that down. Not as strong as I used to be. But as you can see, we've speeded up the film a little bit. I'm sure you didn't want to watch 2 hours of this, so I knocked it down to about 7 minutes. I'm going to take these saplings and use them for the handrails and use some smaller saplings for the balusters on my front porch. Yeah, I'm sort of getting rid of some string. I roughly laid this out with some, well, I say strings, some nylon rope. But now I'm getting prepared to tack those corners together, screw the corners together. Using my clamps to hold them upright. But again, figuring out the placement. I've got some trees I've got to deal with. Can't get too close to them. And yet I've got to leave enough room over on that left for that 8-foot section that'll go out there. Lord, I wish I had as much energy as it looks like I've got there. Believe me, it went a lot slower than what you're seeing. But it was fun. I enjoy doing this stuff. It's constant problem solving, you know. I thankfully discovered SketchUp a couple of, 3 or 4 years back. And it's a great program. If you build your stuff in that first, you can make most of your mistakes in software instead of cutting into expensive lumber. Lumber is not cheap anymore. When I was a kid growing up, you could buy a 4x8 sheet of plywood for about $4.95, and then it went up to $5.95, and we thought the sky was falling. Now it's $35. That tells you how old I am, I guess. Anyway, I'm tacking my corners together now, starting to move it around a little bit and get that final placement. Now what I did, I had a lot of cutoffs, 2x4, 2x6s, and what have you, so it's hard for you to tell it, but that back right corner, we're moving through so many angles here, it's hard for you to find where the back right corner is, but from the front, if you look toward the back right, that's the high side of the ground. Everything else has to be lifted up to that to level this. But it's very important to get all of this level. You want everything level and plumb. If you don't, it will haunt you up to the last rafter. But we finally got all the corners tacked together now. So now I start my leveling and lifting. Just build it up a little at a time. In our next episode, I'll have it leveled and up on some 2x, and we'll start from there putting in the floor. You'll get to see how I went about doing that. So here we go. It has started now. We hope you'll enjoy this and hope you'll subscribe and stay with us. Thanks for watching.